So, picture this. I'm at my dad's wedding, surrounded by glitter and fake smiles, and he has the nerve to reprimand me for not toasting his new wife. Big mistake, Dad. I stood up, raised my glass, and said, "To the woman who slept with my dad, while my mom was battling cancer." The hall exploded. His best man dropped his beer, the bride screamed, and what happened next made the DJ leave early. Fasten your seatbelts, Reddit, it's going to be a wild ride. I'm Jake, 28, from Philly. My dad, Greg Turner, is a big-shot real estate guy who thinks he's God's gift to everyone. The wedding was at this swanky hotel downtown, the kind with chandeliers that probably cost more than my car, velvet drapes, gold-rimmed plates, a string quartet playing some sappy tune. Total overkill. I'm sitting there, nursing a bourbon, picking at overpriced steak, feeling like I'm in a bad rom-com. My sister Emily is next to me, shredding her napkin under the table. "You good?" she whispers. I snort. "Peachy." Let's back up. I wasn't even going to come. When that fancy invite hit my mailbox, embossed because of course it was, I yeeted it into the trash. Dad marrying her? No thanks. Her name's Vanessa, 35. All Botox and ambition. The kind of woman who'd Instagram her kale smoothie. She was in Dad's life way before Mom passed. See, Mom, Lisa Turner, died 2 years ago. Breast cancer. She was barely holding on and Dad was already playing house with Vanessa. I found out because I saw texts on his phone one night. "Miss you, babe." From her, while Mom was in hospice. Yeah, Emily begged me to come. "Jake, I can't face this alone," she said, voice cracking over the phone. I groaned, but booked a flight from Seattle, where I work as a graphic designer. So here I am, in a rented suit, watching Dad strut around like he didn't torch our family. The guests are eating it up. Greg's the grieving widower who found love again. Barf. They don't know he was sneaking off to Vanessa's condo while Mom was fading. I'm clenching my glass so hard I'm surprised it doesn't crack. Dinner's wrapping up and Dad decides to play hero. He taps his glass, ding, 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 and the room quiets. He's got that sleazy car salesman smile. "Thank you all for being here," he starts. "This day means the world to Vanessa and me. We're starting a new chapter." New chapter? Dude, you didn't even finish the last one. He drones on, thanking his buddies, his clients. Then he pivots to us. "My kids, Emily and Jake, they've been through a lot. Emily, you're a rock. So proud of you." Emily fakes a smile, but her eyes are screaming help. Then he looks at me. "Jake," he says, pausing for effect. "We've had our rough patches, but family's family. Why don't you say a few words?" The room's staring, my heart's pounding. Emily's gripping my arm under the table. Dad's smile is all teeth, daring me to play along. Then he leans in, voice low, but loud enough for the front tables to hear. "Don't be a disappointment, son." Oh, hell no, that's it. Something snaps. I stand, slow, grabbing my bourbon. The room's dead silent. I clear my throat, raise my glass, and let it rip. "To the woman who slept with my dad while my mom was battling cancer." Gasps. A fork hits a plate. His best man, Mike, fumbles his beer and it shatters on the floor. Vanessa's face goes ghost white, her perfect red lips frozen in a scream. "Jake!" she shrieks like I just set her dress on fire. Dad's staring daggers, but I'm not done. "What?" "Thought we were sharing truths tonight, Dad. You're good at hiding those, right?" The room's a mess. Whispers, gasps, someone's filming on their phone. Vanessa's clutching Dad's arm, hissing, "Do something." He steps toward me, voice low. "Sit down." I laugh, bitter. "Nah, I'm good. I remember everything, Dad. The late nights, the business trips, the perfume on your jackets that wasn't Mom's." Emily's crying now, but she's nodding. The guests are frozen, caught in the train wreck. Then Vanessa snaps, "You're lying!" I turn to her, calm as ice. "Am I? Because I've got receipts, literally." That's when it gets crazier. The maid of honor, some influencer type, tries to play peacemaker, waving her hands like she's directing traffic. "Let's all calm down," she squeaks. Too late. An older guy at table 6, one of Dad's clients, stands up, red-faced. "Greg, is this true?" Dad's stuttering now, sweating through his tux. "It's complicated." Complicated? Bro, you're married to your side chick. I'm about to keep going when the officiant, a sweet old lady who probably just wanted to cash her check, stands up, shakes her head, and bolts for the exit. The room loses it. I set my glass down, grab my jacket, and head for the door. Emily's right behind me. Dad's yelling, "Jake, get back here." But I don't stop. The hallway's quiet, all marble and soft lighting, a million miles from the chaos I just left. I push open the terrace doors and the Philly night air hits me. Crisp, grounding. I lean on the railing, hands shaking. Did I just do that? Emily steps out, her mascara smudged. Jake, she says, voice soft. You, okay? I laugh shaky. No clue, you? She grins wobbly. I think we just blew up Dad's life. Yeah, we did. I'm standing on the hotel terrace. Philly's skyline blinking in the distance, trying to process what I just did. I nuked my dad's wedding with one toast, and now the air feels electric, like I'm waiting for lightning to strike. Emily's next to me, her heels clicking as she paces. Jake, that was insane, she says, half laughing, half crying. Did you see Vanessa's face? I thought she was gonna faint. I snort, rubbing my neck. Yeah, well, she earned it. My hands are still shaking, but there's this weird calm settling in, like I finally said what's been choking me. For years. Emily stops pacing, leans on the railing. What now? She asks. Good question. I just torched any chance of playing nice with Dad, and the whole room heard it. No going back. I don't know, I admit, staring at the city lights. But I'm not sorry. She nods, her lips twitching into a smirk. Me neither. Mom would have been proud, you know. That hits me hard. Mom, Lisa, deserved better than Dad's lies. Thinking of her wasting away while he was off with Vanessa still makes my blood boil. We're quiet for a sec, just breathing in the night air. Then Emily's phone buzzes. She glances at it and groans. Oh, crap. I raise an eyebrow. What? She holds up her screen, texts from cousins, friends, even Dad's golf buddy. What the hell just happened? Is Jake okay? Did Greg really cheat? Word's spreading, she mutters. I'm about to say something snarky when the terrace door slams open. It's Dad, Greg Turner himself, storming out like a bull. His ties loose, his face redder than the wine stains on the tablecloths inside. Jake, he barks. Emily flinches, but I step forward, blocking her. You got something to say, Dad? I ask, voice steady. He's fuming, fists clenched. You humiliated me in there. You humiliated us. I laugh, sharp. Us? You mean you and your mistress-turned-wife? Spare me, his eyes narrow. You don't know what you're talking about. You think you're some hero airing dirty laundry? I cross my arms. Dirty laundry? Dad, you were screwing around while Mom was dying. That's not laundry. That's betrayal. Emily gasps softly behind me, but she doesn't stop me. She's done playing peacemaker. Dad's jaw tightens. Your mother and it wasn't perfect, Jake. There were issues long before Vanessa. I freeze. Is he seriously rewriting history right now? Issues, I snap. Mom was fighting for her life, and you were too busy chasing tail to notice. Don't you dare pin this on her. He steps closer, voice low. You think you know everything? You were a kid. You didn't see how strained things were. I'm shaking with rage. Now, strained? She loved you, Dad. She cried herself to sleep when you weren't there. I was there. I saw it. Emily cuts in, her voice sharp. Stop it, Dad. Just stop. You don't get to justify this. He glares at her, then back at me. You're throwing away family over some grudge. I laugh, cold. Family? You threw that away when you chose Vanessa over us. His face twists. Anger, maybe shame, but it's gone fast. If you walk away now, Jake, you're done. No crawling back. I meet his eyes, unflinching. Good. I don't want your life. Emily grabs my arm, nodding. We're done here, she says, and we turn to leave. Dad doesn't follow. No surprise. He's never chased anything except his own ego. We hit the sidewalk, the city buzzing around us. Emily's shivering in her dress, so I toss her my jacket. You didn't have to do that, she says. Stand up for me, I mean. I shrug. Yeah, I did. We're in this together. She smiles, small but real. Always. We're almost to the parking lot when heels click behind us. Fast. Angry. Jake! It's Vanessa, her wedding dress glittering under the streetlights. Her face a mix of fury and desperation. She storms up, pointing a manicured nail at me. You ruined my day, she screeches. I tilt my head. Your day, lady, you ruined my family. Her eyes blaze. You think you're so righteous? Your dad gave you everything. Private school, vacations, a cushy life. I step closer, voice low. He gave me a front row seat to his lies. You don't get to lecture me about gratitude. Emily mutters, preach. Vanessa's shaking now. You'll regret this, both of you. I smirk. Doubt it. Enjoy your happily ever after. She opens her mouth, but nothing comes out. For once, she's got no comeback. She spins around, nearly tripping in her gown, and stomps back to the hotel. Emily bursts out laughing. Holy crap, Jake, you're savage. I grin, but I'm wiped. Yeah, well, I'm running on fumes. She nudges me. Want to ditch this circus? There's a dive bar down the street. Cheap beer, bad jukebox, our kind of place. I nod. Hell yeah. We end up at this hole-in-the-wall called Murphy's, all sticky floors and neon signs. We grab a booth, order IPAs, and let the adrenaline crash. Emily's scrolling her phone, giggling. People are tweeting about it already. Groom's son roasts cheating dad at wedding. You're trending. I groan, but I'm kinda amused. Great, I'm a meme now, she grins. Better than dad's highlight reel. We clink bottles, and for the first time all night, I feel free. Like I finally stood up for mom, for us. But it's not over. Not even close. By morning, my phone's blowing up. Texts, voicemails, notifications. Someone posted a video of my toast. Shaky iPhone footage, but clear enough. It's got thousands of views already. Epic wedding takedown. This dude's my hero. Cheater got wrecked. Emily's cackling over her coffee. Jake, we're viral. I'm not sure if I'm horrified or proud, maybe both. Dad's name is everywhere and it's not flattering. His perfect life? Donazo. I wake up to my phone vibrating off the nightstand. It's 7 a.m., and my head's pounding from last night's beers at Murphy's. Emily's crashed on my couch, snoring like a freight train. I grab my phone, 37 notifications, texts, DMs, voicemails. The video of my toast is everywhere. Son's brutal wedding speech exposes dad's affair. It's got 200K views on Twitter alone. Comments are wild. This guy's a legend. Cheater got owned. I'm half laughing, half panicking. Did I really do this? Emily stumbles into the kitchen, rubbing her eyes. Coffee, now. I slide her a mug and she's already scrolling. Jake, you're famous, she says, grinning. They're calling you the Toast Terminator. I groan. Great, my legacy. But honestly, seeing dad's lies laid bare feels good. Mom deserved this. We're sipping coffee when my phone rings. Dad. I let it go to voicemail. Shreemly raises an eyebrow. Not taking it? I shake my head. He can stew. His message is pathetic. Jake, we need to talk. This is out of hand. Delete. By noon, the internet's on fire. Blogs are picking it up. Philly real estate. Mogul's wedding implodes. Dad's firm, Turner Properties, is trending for all the wrong reasons. Emily's reading comments aloud. Justice for Lisa. The officiant dipping out is peak chaos. We're cackling when my cousin Mike texts. Yo, Jake, clients are bailing on Uncle Greg. Firm's freaking out. I smirk. Karma's. Quick. Emily nods. Bet Vanessa's losing it. Speaking of Vanessa, she's gone radio silent online. Her Instagram, usually full of yoga poses and wine nights, is locked. But the internet's ruthless. Someone dug up her old posts with Dad, time-stamped when Mom was still alive. Cute date night with my man. Posted while Mom was in chemo. The comments are brutal. Homewrecker vibes. How do you sleep at night? I don't feel bad. She made her bed. We're debating takeout when there's a knock at my apartment door. I open it, and it's Mike, looking stressed. Dude, you stirred up a hornet's nest, he says, stepping inside. Your dad's pissed, but the firm's in damage control. They're getting calls from reporters. I shrug. Not my circus. Mike shakes his head. It's more than that. I heard rumors at work Vanessa wasn't Dad's only side piece. Emily's jaw drops. What? Mike spills. He's a junior agent at Dad's firm and overheard some OGs talking. Apparently Dad's been messy for years. A paralegal in 18, a client in 20. Multiple affairs, all before Mom got sick. The guy's a serial cheater, Mike says. The firm covered it up to keep his image clean. I'm floored. I knew Dad was scum, but it's next level. Emily's fuming. How did we not know? Mike sighs. He's good at hiding. I'm reeling, but it makes sense. The late nights, the conferences, all lies. Mom must have suspected, but she never said anything. My chest tightens thinking about her holding that pain. We need to do something, Emily says, eyes blazing. Like what? I ask. She leans forward. Keep the pressure on. People are listening now. Let's make sure Dad can't wiggle out of this. I nod. She's right. This isn't just about the toast anymore. We spend the afternoon strategizing. Mike's got dirt from the firm, emails, whispers about Dad's discreet payouts to keep women quiet. Nothing concrete, but enough to fuel the fire. Emily's posting cryptic tweets. When you find out your dad's been lying for decades, they blow up instantly. I'm hesitant. Do we really want to air more family crap? But then I think of Mom, wasting away while Dad played Casanova. Screw it. I retweet Emily's post. By evening, the stories hit local news. Philly tycoon's wedding scandal rocks real estate world. Dad's face is plastered on Channel 6, looking like he aged a decade. Vanessa's nowhere in sight. Mike texts, "Firm's losing big clients, board's meeting tomorrow." I'm not celebrating, but I'm not sad either. Dad built his empire on lies. Let it crumble. Emily's on her laptop reading more comments. "Jake, someone started a hashtag on Justice for Lisa." My throat catches. "Yeah, Mom, this is for you." Then my phone pings, a text from an unknown number. "Jake, it's Vanessa. We need to talk. Alone." I stare at it, pulse racing. Emily peeks over. "No way. Trap?" "Probably. But part of me's curious. What's she gonna say? Beg? Threaten?" I show Mike, who shakes his head. "Don't do it, man. She's desperate." But I'm not so sure. If she's got something to spill, I want to hear it. I text back. "Name the place." Emily groans. "Jake, you're insane." "Maybe. But this ain't over yet." I'm sitting in a dimly lit coffee shop in Old City waiting for Vanessa. My legs bouncing under the table, and I'm second-guessing this whole thing. Emily's blowing up my phone. "Jake, this is a bad idea. She's gonna guilt trip you." "Maybe. But I'm here, sipping burnt espresso, ready to hear what Dad's blushing bride has to say." The door chimes, and there she is. Vanessa, no wedding gown now, just yoga pants and a hoodie, looking like she hasn't slept in days. Her eyes lock on me, and I brace myself. She slides into the booth, no pleasantries. "You've ruined everything," she hisses, voice low but venomous. I lean back, crossing my arms. "Hey, I just told the truth. You and Dad did the rest." Her jaw tightens, and for a sec I think she might cry. Instead, she laughs, bitter, sharp. "You think you're so noble, Jake? You don't know half of it." My gut twists. "Enlighten me, then." She glances around like she's checking for spies, then leans in. "Your dad's not who you think he is." I roll my eyes. "Yeah, I got that. Serial cheater, lousy husband. Ringing any bells?" She shakes her head, impatient. "It's bigger than that. Greg's been playing everyone, not just your mom." I freeze. "What's that supposed to mean?" She hesitates, then spills. "Turns out Dad's firm isn't just selling houses. It's a front for some shady deals. Offshore accounts, fudged numbers, clients who don't exist. Vanessa found out a year ago when she saw weird emails on his laptop. He said it was nothing," she mutters. "But I kept digging. I'm stunned. Dad's a sleaze, sure, but white-collar crime. That's next level." "Why tell me this?" I ask, suspicious. Her eyes flash. "Because I'm done protecting him. After your little stunt, everyone's turning on me. I'm not going down alone." I study her. She's scared, cornered. "You got proof?" I press. She nods, pulling out her phone. Screenshots, bank transfers, emails. Enough to bury him. My mind's racing. If this is real, Dad's not just a bad guy, he's a criminal. I take a slow sip of coffee, buying time. "So what? You want me to leak this? Finish him off?" She flinches. "I want out, Jake. I didn't sign up for this." I almost laugh. "You signed up for his wallet, Vanessa. Don't play victim." Her face hardens. "You think you're clean? You're living off his money too. Your fancy Seattle loft, your design gigs, he paid for it all." That stings, but I shove it down. "Difference is, I'm not pretending to be something I'm not." She slides her phone toward me. "Take or leave it." I glance at the screen. Screenshots of transactions, names I don't recognize, dollar amounts that make my head spin. It's real, or close enough. I push the phone back. "Send it to my email. I'll think about it." She nods, relieved, and leaves without another word. I sit there, heart pounding. Did I just get played, or did Vanessa hand me a nuke? Back at my place, Emily's pacing like a caged tiger. What did she say? I tell her everything. Dad's scams, Vanessa's evidence. Her eyes go wide. "Holy crap, Jake, this is huge." I nod, still processing. "If it's true, Dad's done, like prison done." Emily's grinning now. "Good, let him rot." But I'm not so sure. Dropping this bomb means dragging Mom's name through more mud. Widow of a crook. I don't know if I can do that to her memory. We're up late, debating. Emily wants to go public. Post it all, let the internet feast. I'm torn. Part of me wants to burn Dad's world down. But what if it backfires? What if Vanessa's lying to save her own skin? Mike swings by, looking spooked. "Firm's in chaos," he says. "2 partners quit today. They're blaming your video." Smirk. "Oops," but he's not laughing. "Jake, there's talk of audits. If Vanessa's telling the truth, this could get ugly." By morning, Vanessa's email hits my inbox. Files, just like she promised. I open one. A bank transfer, $500K to some Cayman account dated when Mom was still alive. My stomach churns. Dad was laundering money while she was dying. I show Emily and she's shaking with rage. "We have to do this," she says. I nod, but I'm still uneasy. I forward the files to Mike. He's got a friend at the DA's office who can verify them quietly. No leaks yet. We need to be sure. Meanwhile, the internet's still buzzing. My toast video's at 1 million views. Memes are everywhere. When your kid roasts you harder than the catering. Dad's firm issues a statement. We're addressing recent allegations. Yeah, right. Then my phone rings. An unknown number? I pick up and a gravelly voice says, Jake Turner, you've got something I want. My blood runs cold. Who is this? They laugh. A friend of your dad's. Those files? Hand them over or you're gonna regret it. Click. I'm frozen. What the hell did I just step into? I'm staring at my phone. The mystery caller's words echoing in my head. Hand them over or you're gonna regret it. My heart's jackhammering. Who the hell was that? Emily's watching me, eyes wide. Jake, what's wrong? I tell her about the call and she goes pale. Oh my God, Dad's mixed up with some serious people, isn't he? I nod, throat tight. Those files Vanessa sent. They're not just dirt. They're dynamite. And now someone's hunting them. We're in my cramped Philly apartment, blinds drawn like we're in a bad spy movie. Mike's still here, looking like he wants to bolt. Dude, this is way above our pay grade, he says, running a hand through his hair. If those files are real, you're poking a bear, I snap. What am I supposed to do, shred them and pretend Dad's not a crook? Emily cuts in, voice shaky but firm. We can't stop now. Mom deserves justice. She's right, but justice feels like a minefield. I pull up the files again, bank transfers, shell companies, names tied to Dad's firm. One email mentions a guy, V. Russo, linked to a shady LLC. I Google him, Vincenzo Russo, real estate investor with a rap sheet for fraud. My gut twists. Is he the caller? Mike's friend at the DA's office hasn't gotten back to us yet, and I'm not dumb enough to hand this to just anyone. But sitting on it feels like waiting for a bomb to go off. Emily's pacing. We need a plan. What if that guy calls again? I rub my temples. We stay calm. No rash moves. But my phone buzzes. A text from the same unknown number. 24 hours. Drop the files at 17th and Vine. No cops. I show Emily, and she curses. Mike's freaking out. Jake, this is mafia-level crap. I laugh, bitter. Yeah, Dad's real classy. But inside, I'm spiraling. I didn't sign up for this. We argue for hours. Emily wants to go to the feds. Mike says that's suicide. You don't know who's dirty. I'm stuck. If I drop the files, I'm letting Dad off. If I don't, what's next? A brick through my window. Worse? I think of Mom, how she'd tell me to do what's right, no matter the cost. I take a deep breath. We're not dropping anything, but we're not going public either, not yet. Emily nods, reluctant. Mike just sighs. I call a buddy, Chris, who's a cybersecurity guy in Seattle. He's no hacker, but he knows how to cover tracks. Over a secure line, I tell him about the files. Can you check if they're legit without tipping anyone off? He's hesitant, but agrees. Send them encrypted. I'll poke around. I spend an hour following his instructions. VPNs, dummy emails, the works. It feels paranoid, but after that call, I'm not taking chances. By night, Chris gets back to me. Jake, this is bad. The account's traced to real transactions. Money laundering, big time. Russo's name pops up in a federal watch list. My stomach drops. Dad's not just a cheater. He's in bed with criminals. Chris adds, there's chatter online. Someone's looking for you. Lay low. I thank him and hang up, feeling like I'm drowning. Emily's watching me. What now? I grit my teeth. We wait and we watch our backs. The next morning, the internet's still eating Dad alive. My toast video's at 3 million views. Twitter's got Dieter Justice for Lisa trending globally. Someone made a TikTok reenacting the officiant's exit. 10K likes. But the real news hits harder. Turner Properties suspends Dad pending an internal review. Emily's grinning over her bagel. He's toast. I'm not so sure, guys. Like Dad always have an out. Then Mike texts, Vanessa's gone, left town, nobody knows where. I'm floored. Vanessa bailed after handing me the files. Either she's scared or she set me up. I'm leaning towards scared. Her Instagram's gone, her phone's off. Emily's skeptical. She's probably sipping Mai Tais in Miami. But I'm not so sure. If she knew about Russo, she might have run for her life. My phone buzzes again. Another unknown number. I ignore it, but the voicemail's chilling. You're out of time, kid. I'm done playing nice. I tell Emily and Mike we're going to the feds, but not empty-handed. Chris sends me a cleaned-up version of the files, stripped of anything that could trace back to us. We pick a meeting spot, a diner outside Philly, far from prying eyes. I'm sweating bullets as we drive, checking the rear view for tails. Emily's quiet, clutching Mom's old locket. You think she'd be proud? She asks. I nod. Yeah, she'd be cheering. We're almost at the diner when my phone pings. A news alert. Philly real estate tycoon Greg Turner arrested in fraud probe. My jaw drops. What the hell? I'm gripping my phone, staring at the news alert. Philly real estate tycoon Greg Turner arrested in fraud probe. My brain's short-circuiting. Emily's in the passenger seat, jaw on the floor. Jake, did we do this? I shake my head, dazed. I don't know. We're minutes from meeting a federal contact at a greasy diner, files ready to hand over. And now Dad's in cuffs? This is moving too fast. I pull into the parking lot, heart racing. Something's off. Inside, the diner smells like burnt coffee and bacon. Our contact, Agent Torres, is in a back booth, all business in a cheap suit. We slide in, and I push a USB with the files across the table. Everything's here. Bank transfers, emails, Russo's name. Torres nods, face unreadable. You did good, but we've already got Turner. Your video tipped off a whistleblower at his firm. They beat you to it. I blink. My toast didn't just wreck Dad's wedding. It cracked his empire wide open. Emily's eyes are blazing. What about Russo? He's been threatening Jake. Torres leans forward. We're on him. Those files will help. But you two need to disappear for a bit. Russo's not a small fish. My stomach lurches. Disappear? I'm a graphic designer, not Jason Bourne. Torres hands us a card. Safe house outside Harrisburg. Lay low until we sort this. I nod, but my mind's screaming. How did my life become this? We're back in the car, headed for the safe house when Emily's phone pings. She gasps. Jake. Look. It's a breaking news link. Vanessa Cole, wife of Greg Turner, found dead in Miami hotel. My blood runs cold. Dead? Emily's shaking. They said overdose, but it's suspicious. I grip the wheel, connecting dots. Vanessa. Runs, then winds up dead. Russo's cleaning house. I check my phone, another voicemail from that unknown number. I play it, speaker on. It's him, low and menacing. You're next, kid, Emily screams. Jake, what do we do? I floor it, heart pounding. We stick to the plan. Safe house. Now. The drive's a blur. Every car behind us feels like a threat. Emily's clutching Mom's locket, whispering, We're gonna be okay. I want to believe her, but I'm terrified. At the safe house, a nondescript ranch home, Torres' team sets us up with burner phones and strict orders. No contact, no internet. It's like being grounded, but with higher stakes. I keep picturing Vanessa's face, her desperation in that coffee shop. Did she know she was a dead woman walking? Days drag. No news, just silence. Emily and I play cards, talk about Mom, try to stay sane. Then on day 5, Torres shows up. Russo's in custody, he says. Your files tied him to Turner's laundering scheme. We've got enough for indictments. Relief hits, but it's short-lived. What about Vanessa? I ask. Torres's face darkens. Not an overdose. Murder. Russo's crew. I feel sick. Emily's crying softly. Torres adds, Turner's cooperating. He's naming names to save himself. Typical Dad, sliming his way out. We're cleared to leave, but life's different now. Back in Philly, the internet's moved on. My toast video's old news replaced by Dad's mugshot. Turner Properties is bankrupt. Clients gone. Emily and I visit Mom's grave, laying daisies by her headstone. We got him, Mom, I whisper. Emily squeezes my hand. She'd be so proud. I nod, throat tight. But there's no victory lap. Vanessa's dead. Russo's goons are still out there, and Dad's probably cutting deals in a cushy cell. Then comes the twist. A week later, I get a letter. No return address, handwritten. Jake, I'm sorry. I never meant for this. Check. The safe deposit box, First Philly Bank. Keys in your mom's locket. It's signed Greg. I'm floored. Dad? Apologizing. Emily's skeptical, but we check the locket. Sure enough, a tiny key. At the bank, the box holds $2 million in bonds and a note. For you and M. I owed Lisa this. I'm shaking. Is this guilt? A bribe? Blood money? Emily's crying, furious. He thinks this fixes it? We don't touch the money. Instead, we donate it, anonymously, to a cancer charity in Mom's name. Dad doesn't get to buy forgiveness. Last I heard, he's awaiting trial, alone, his empire dust. Russo's crew is crumbling under federal heat. Emily and I are moving on, closer than ever, free from his shadow. I think of Mom, her smile, her strength. This was for her. And you know what? I'd give that toast again in a heartbeat. Justice for Lisa. That's the end of today's story. Did things turn out the way you thought, or were there some surprises along the way? Share your thoughts in the comments. I'd love to hear what you think. If you enjoyed this journey, don't forget to hit the like button. And if you haven't joined the community yet, now's the perfect time. Subscribe and turn on notifications so you're always the first to catch new stories. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next adventure.